I always thought I was doing this for my kids. You know, I was forced to retire, and I wanted to teach them. If you love something, you gotta fight for it. And what I realized out there tonight, Max was right. You know, this whole time, my whole career has been legs, lungs, heart, and never giving up. And that's always what I thought was best. It's always to fight. To just fight and fight and fight and fight. And when I woke up from being unconscious and I'm in the label lock, my first instinct was to fight. And then as I was fighting, I realized I can't feel my arms. My left leg didn't have any strength anymore. And when Max said, after the Iron Man match, I wouldn't be able to play with my kids, it dawned on me. He's right. I was putting myself before my family. More than tapping out, that made me more ashamed than anything else. It's time for me to go home.
Obviously, very emotional American Dragon Bryan Danielson captured just moments after Revolution, who's now, I guess, going to assess what's next.
Yeah, that's tough. Sometimes you have to rule in match that. Well, we'll see. Hopefully he's going to be okay mentally and physically.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, the team of Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley.
And 60 minutes plus, Bryan Danielson wrestled this past Sunday night to claim the AEW World Championship, and through a variety of circumstances, he was unable to do so. But I think Danielson, he can't blame himself for this loss.
Well, shifting gears right now, man. Mox, talk about Revolution, talk about a war. That Texas death match at Revolution with Hangman, it was nuts, guys.
Tony, how incredible is it that Jon Moxley is even standing tonight, let alone competing?
We saw, and I had seen earlier today, the marks on the forehead and the black eye from Hangman Adam Page. Gentlemen, we saw the use of a fork that was gouged in the head by Jon Moxley on Hangman Adam Page. If you want to see it, I know the replay is available wherever you get your pay-per-views. But man, what a violent match that was.
It was graphic. If you're squeamish, it's tough to watch it, but it was violent and physical and nasty.
A night we all will not soon forget, least of all, Jon Moxley walking into battle here tonight alongside Claudio Castagnoli.
And their opponents from Long Island, New York, at a combined weight of 402 pounds, Alex Reynolds and John Silver.
Now, I was going to say, this is a very different type of match that from what we witnessed this past Sunday at Revolution, Taz, but no less personal between the Dark Order and the Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the history, obviously the friendship that Hangman Page had with Dark Order stems all the way into everything with Mox, and obviously part of the BCC,
and also, what Moxley did to Evil Uno.
Right.
A few weeks back.
Yes, almost his head off.
And wouldn't let go after the bell. It took Silver and Reynolds to intervene to force Jon Moxley to let go. This is very quickly become a deeply personal rivalry between these two groups, and Moxley and Claudio getting a jump on Silver and Reynolds right at the bell.
Before Silver and Reynolds came to AEW and were part of the Dark Order, they were a fine tag team. We know on the independent circuits, they know each other quite well. And of course, in the ring, Johnny Hungy is as tough as they come. He can take a beating, and he's going to expect one here tonight.
Yeah, he's going to get one probably too, but to your point, Shivani, Johnny Hungry right there. Bald man, big beard. He's tough. He's triple tough. He can take it, as can Reynolds.
And Taz, we have John Moxley across the ring from John Silver. Moxley, a man that does not lose often, and when he does, he comes back meaner, he comes back harder.
He comes back motivated, and that's what you have to do. But you'll see here, no back down in Johnny Hungry in Silver right now, giving up a lot of size here, obviously, to Claudio. Both Claudio and Mox have big size advantage, Shivani, on Silver.
You know, I've heard the comment so many years, Taz, and help me out on this, when they talk about tendon strength. Is that really a thing?
It is.
Okay.
And you have that kind of height, like someone like Claudio is a perfect example of tendon strength and that ranginess. It's a real thing, you know. It's just longer ligaments and tendons that athletes can utilize. Let's see if I thought Silva was going to get him up for that suplex.
But she did. Silva with the leverage advantage, the hips below the opponent. And Silva with the suplex. Claudio, smart move, immediately tags out Moxley. The gator roll there by Moxley into a cover.
Just shows you John Moxley's not just a brawler, man. He knows how to wrestle.
Oh, no, he knows what he's doing, and he's very smart in ring. He realized that Silva wanted to get Alex into the match. He cut the ring in half. A quick, unorthodox gator roll, and here we go. They're back in control is Claudio and Mox.
And Tony, it's not often that we see John Moxley in tag team competition, but every time he does compete as a part of a tag team, I'm struck just by his in-ring IQ as a tag team wrestler.
Yeah, his structure. He knows how to structure a tag team match. He knows how to help his
Claudio
partner.
cover.
He knows how to help his partner. He knows when to get in, when not to, and he knows how to intimidate, as he's doing right now. Sticking his head right through the ropes and screaming at Johnny Hungry.
Well, with that tight rear chin lock by Claudio, with that gable grip, leaning all of his body weight on the back of the head of his opponent, that's really smart to do. It wears him down, Excalibur.
And John Silver, though, carrying the weight of Claudio Castagnoli, backing Claudio into the corner, forcing Claudio to relinquish the hold. But, uppercuts connected. Now body shots and another uppercut.
And that height advantage helps Claudio with those uppercuts. It really does, because you're already there where you can spring a forearm across the guy's sternum.
Claudio dropped shin first on that top turnbuckle pad, and Silver makes the tag. Alex Reynolds coming in. High boot for Moxley.
That was a great maneuver by Reynolds that time.
And Reynolds back elbow. He's moving quickly, lands an uppercut of his own. Claudio Castagnoli, unsteady swing, paid for it, and then a shot to the back of the head by Reynolds.
Yeah, he's got to keep on cooking here, Reynolds.
Reynolds, his head on a swivel. Shot from Moxley on the outside, immediately coming around, boot to the jaw on Claudio.
I love that, but don't turn your back on Claudio.
Claudio Castagnoli clutching that jaw. The back elbow connects.
God, he is so rangy, so just incredibly strong as Claudio.
Reynolds wiped out off the top rope, and this tag team match, Dark Order, Blackpool Combat Club, continues in picture-in-picture.
Welcome to March, the madness set to unfold.
There's no controlling the unrolling of your fate.
It's gonna be a wild ride.
Who knows what's written in the magic book?
And it goes for the win! Dream is alive!
Ready to be Cinderella again.
This moment they talk about for a lifetime. Good.
Be the start of something.
Anything can happen in March.
Get ready for champions. In 2 days, one team will bust every bracket. We're in trouble. Woody Harrelson.
That's it, baby. Good job.
I have Down syndrome. I'm not deaf.
Champions, rated PG-13, March 10th.
That's it. I'm going on the Dunkin' Run.
I'll do a Dunkin' Run.
I will also go on a Dunkin' Run. I like bagel minis. They're like bagels, but,
I know what they are.
Time for a Dunkin' Run. Great deals on food for $1, $2, or $3 with a medium or larger coffee.
Wow.
Final call.
Wait, is that a phone? Look at the performance, the graphics. That thing's a gaming machine. A new challenger, Faker. That man's a gaming legend. Everyone, fasten your seatbelts. And here we go.
Well, the stock is bubbling in the pot. Just the way
Wait till they taste what we've got.
When owning a small business gets real, Progressive gets you right back to living the dream.
Now, where were we?
One shake and cats come running.
They're matches.
So, be careful what you shake.
Run away!
Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
Buffalo Ranch. 2 titans of sauce. Brought together in a spicy, tangy, buttery sauce super team. So good, it's not even fair. All new Buffalo Ranch for a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
This transformation is real. Now any guy can temporarily cover grays and create a fuller, defined look for beard and brows. New Just for Men One Day Beard and Brow. Breakthrough color that stays put for the day till you wash it out. Just for Men One Day Beard and Brow.
Sunday, catch a sneak peek of my new movie, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. If I'm worthy of my superpowers...
Did I just save you while you were listening to this song?
You're worthy of an exclusive look during the Shazinga Marathon this Sunday on TBS.
Great crowd on hand here at the Golden One Center in Sacramento, California, as Dark Order tries to take out the Blackpool Combat Club, but Claudio Castagnoli has just been overwhelming Alex Reynolds, but the knee to the corner misses.
Yeah, I think Claudio just got a little bit overzealous, and he paid for it. He went flying out of the ring there. Because he's been in control of Reynolds the whole while, but now there's an opening there. Whatever. It was an opening. Nice front headlock right there to stop Reynolds.
And great job of getting back in the ring in that position, Taz, to block Reynolds.
Absolutely. He slid underneath there.
Yep.
Head first slide right into the front face lock, which is a fundamental move, but excruciatingly painful of a hold.
And Taz, Dark Order, especially this combination of Silver and Reynolds, they love the so-called fast break offense, the high-intensity combination offense. Moxley and Claudio doing a great job of shutting all of that down.
Well, that's a great observation by you, and knowing the history of the Dark Order. And you and I have called a lot of their tag matches. They love those combos, those combination moves. You're right. And Claudio and Mox have shut that down for now. Let's see if they can get something going here, the Dark Order.
But some very well-placed stomps by Alex Reynolds, breaking the grip of Claudio Castagnoli. Great overhead shot. You can see how close Reynolds was to making the tag, and there he does connect, but as does Claudio. Drop kick in the corner, and now Silver peppering Moxley.
Take the fight right to him before Moxley gets on solid ground here.
Moxley, the back elbow.
He got on solid ground.
He sure did, but duck underneath by Silver. Waistlock, Moxley trying to turn the corner. Back elbow strike, pump kick. Connects by Silver. One to the front, one to the back of the head.
Watch out.
German suplex. 1, 2, and no. And Taz, interesting point about this match. We know that Jon Moxley, he was cleared after that Texas death match, but you know, we don't get percentages, so to speak. We don't know how much he was cleared by, just that he was cleared. It's a very binary thing.
It's very true. Yeah, we don't know. We don't ask those questions.
I'll guarantee it.
And look at Silver raining down elbow strikes.
Well, he knocked him right on his rear end.
But Moxley looking for the triangle.
He clubbed him. Yeah. I mean, Johnny Hungry just clubbed him. But right now, yeah, he's trying to get that triangle in there for sure. Good job on the hip spin right there. A little spin drill by Johnny Hungry. Look at this.
Yeah, man, you were talking about percentages. Well, is he going to tap here?
I'll guarantee
you Moxley wasn't 100%, and I'll guarantee he doesn't give a damn. Oh! Those long legs, those strong legs.
Yeah, very strong. Man. That's the thing, man, that Claudio's able to level the playing field real quick once he comes in. Ultra physical guy with a lot of experience.
Claudio showing more emotion we've seen from him in a long time here, Chad.
Well, I mean, you know, Tony, I think a lot of it started when Wheeler Yuta was oh, wait a second. What a combination by Dark Order.
There's a forearm for you. I mean, Claudio's known for his uppercuts. He just called. Watch out!
Oh, Moxley swinging a miss in the corner. Gamengiri, elbow strike. Enziguri, the stunner.
Oh, he got caught.
The stunner blocked by Moxley.
Yeah, Mox, good job on that counter into that rear choke.
And
half and half.
Silver landed rough on the back of his neck. And Moxley.
He's going for a Doss choke right there. He's going to turn that.
The Doss is locked in. Reynolds, he's fading fast. You can see the legs kicking.
Once you turn that hip in, that tightens that hold. It's kind of a version of like an anaconda, but that's a straight DOS right there.
And
that's it. Yeah.
Reynolds taps out.
Winners of this match, Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley.
Kind of a new wrinkle, isn't it, for John Moxley?
Well, I mean, John Moxley, he's had such a great jiu-jitsu foundation. Wait!
Oh, he's not done yet.
Look at Moxley again. He doesn't need to do this.
Yeah, he's sending a message here. I guess this is what.
And look at Claudio. He's just intercepting referee Rick Knox as Wheeler Yuta just pacing.
And here comes Silver. Silver had seen enough.
Well, he's trying to help his buddy out, but now just got gut-wrenched for his troubles.
Claudio just gut-wrenching Silver over the top.
I guess, Moxley's got a point to prove after that Texas death match.
And a Bulldog choke.
Now the Bulldog and Reynolds.
He's trying to prove it right here, Excalibur.
I think you're right on that, Tony.
I mean, what's he trying to prove? That he can beat up a fallen opponent?
Here comes Evil Uno.
Well, he's showing people, Mox is that could choke people out still no matter what Hangman did with the Texas death match.
Well, Evil Uno, he'd seen enough, and now picking up right where he left off with Moxley just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Uno's definitely got something to give to Mox. Watch out. Oh, wow.
Shot blocked by Yuta.
I like it. Smart by Yuta. Ever the opportunist. Good job by Will Yuta there. Like it or not.
And look at Moxley.
He's directing traffic.
He sure is.
And things have been, let's say, violently simmering between the Blackpool Combat Club and the Dark Order as of late, but now things boiling over. Whoa! We heard Hangman say that he thought he was done with Moxley.
Yeah, that's what we heard him say. He can hardly run his body so bad. What's going on here?
Well,
Hangman, he just blew right by John Moxley.
You got to be careful, Hangman. You are outnumbered, my friend.
Oh! A right hand to Claudio.
Let's not forget how close that Hangman has been with the Dark Order. Oh, down he goes, no!
And now the Blackpool Combat Club just overwhelming Hangman.
What has got him into these guys?
You can't blame him. Hangman came out there to save his buddy. I don't blame the BCC on this one, but I hear what you're saying.
I mean, Hangman, he was trying to put all of this behind him. It was the Blackpool Combat Club that wouldn't let it go.
Referees obviously trying to restore some order, but there's no order to be restored. Look at Hangman.
There's mayhem out here.
Things are coming completely unglued right now.
Wow, yeah, this is wild here. Dark Order.
And you hear the let them fight chant ringing out, but I mean, from the level of violence we saw Sunday night, Tony, this would be, letting them fight, that would be unthinkable. We have to restore order. We have to get these men separated. We have our main event still to come, the TNT Championship. Falls Count Anywhere, Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs.